Alright, did it work? I'm alive. Am I alive? Am I alive? Live? Alive? Who knows? Who knows? 1 minute has passed. Screw you! I was 1 minute late. Come on. Mornings. Oh, no, not morning. Afternoon, Tim. Afternoon, Dax. How are we all today? So yeah, pretty chill stream today. Just doing some final prep work for Heart of Avernus. Basically, once this is done, the rest will be done. 2 minutes has passed. Look, this stream started, mate. Stream started. So, can't have a go at me about that anymore. Let me just make sure that everything is working correctly, as I did have to do a slightly different setup today to make sure all this was going to work. It's going to look a bit ugly, unfortunately. Couldn't get dark mode working for the webpage for some reason, and I obviously can't make chat see-through for this one. Obviously, you wouldn't be able to see the text, so it's all going to look a bit shit. But, yeah. How are we all today? Good? Hello all. Hi, Froggo. Good to have you here. Just making sure everything is good to go as far as everything else is concerned. So yeah, basically, just going to be a slightly shorter, probably about 2 hours, bit of a chill stream today, where we're just going to sit down, have some fun, coming up with some effects to torture my players with. You're alive, Dex. That's good. That's good. So yeah, just going to be a bit more of a fun, kind of casual, chill stream today. Nothing too crazy. As you can see, so the plan is, right, I'll quickly go over this. The plan is, there's going to be 2 tables. For a small amount of donation to the charity, like a smaller one, you'll get the wild effect, basically just a random effect, kind of like wild magic. That's what we're mainly going to be coming up with today. But then for a slightly bigger donation, there is the wild random encounters thing, where, boom, you just have big random encounters that will affect the campaign in some shape or form. Probably hopefully not to so much of an extent that they'll be like completely derailed, but you know. Sorry, Ben, but this was kind of like the incentive for the charity for you to do this whole event, so there has to be like some incentive to donate, and this is kind of like a bonus thing anyway, so hopefully people can. Hi boss, good to have you here. So yeah, the plan is just kind of whatever comes to mind, we just throw in these boxes, and then however many there ends up being, if somebody donates enough during the event, I will roll the die and see what we get. That's just kind of the plan. So, like I say, just something a bit more chill today. In fact, Zim actually had a good one already. All of your gear magically disappears except for your shoes. That almost makes me think... 1 second. Let me just double check something, because I think the stream is being a bit funny. No? Okay, we're good. That does actually remind me of something. Hold up. Where are they? Yeah, the stream's going to look a bit weird. Unfortunately, I have the thing slightly zoomed in for reasons. Let me just double check. Footwear. I'm half tempted to put these in. Not necessarily the item itself, but the effect. You gain the... So basically, I would just tell the player, you gain the ability to cast Misty Step at will. As soon as they do it, all of their equipment's gone. No, maybe not something that big, Zim. Maybe not something that big. Well, that's what I'm thinking. Effect number 1, you essentially get this effect. I think that could be fun. So you know what, I'm going to put that in. Wild effects number 1. Also, the character that the wild effect will affect is also a d6 roll. So these are the player characters that we have for this campaign. Summon a spectator. Yeah, that's another good one, actually, for a random encounter. Yeah. I'm not sure what spectators are usually done as a level, like what CR they are. This is a level 12 campaign, so if it's something they just kind of deal with quickly, then that's fine. One I had happen in the game once was called Deletion Spear. Spear comes out of your chest and back. Everything within 5 feet of the first thing it touches is instantly deleted. Oh god. CR4? Okay, so that's not too bad then. That would actually be quite easy for them to defeat. It would just kind of be like a fun thing. Otherwise, Xanathar, who are CR8. Okay, an actual Beholder is CR8. Hey, Reggie! Hello, mate. I'm a bit late on the congrats to 10k7. I was active before, but glad to be a part of this milestone. Yeah, you were one of the first people, I think, to actively comment on the channel, Reggie, so it's cool to have you here. Thank you for your kind words, for sure. That's how a character of yours died. Summon your great Aunt Mindy. Well, anyway, let's get the ones we have down. You gain Misty Step, but lose your equipment if you use it. Perfect. And that's going to be Wild Effects number 1. So even though with the... Oh, that's a pain in the ass, isn't it? Okay. How is this going to work? I'm not very good at sheets. That's not what I meant to do. I think you could use Shift. Is it Shift Enter? Nope. Is it Alt Enter? There is a way to line break. Yes. It is Alt Enter. Okay. I don't care if the graph looks a bit weird. Yeah. So for a wild encounter, it could just be like you summon a spectator. For 42, you turn into a sad Warforged. Okay, that's a good one. Tell you what, I like to make it a bit more interesting. So a spectator joins the fight or is spawned in, but when it dies, Fireball is cast at 5th level. Oh no, let's do this properly. Fireball is cast at 5th level, centered on the spectator. Kind of like a bomb from Final Fantasy. You know, when they blow up when they die. A spectator joins the current fight, but when it dies, a fireball is cast at 5th level, centered on the spectator. You become extremely dense. Movement is reduced by half, and you cannot be forcibly moved. Oh, that's a cool one, actually. I like that one. I'm going to put that one in. I like that one. That's a cool one. Let's just make sure I format this correctly. This is going to take the time, is the bloody formatting. There you go. Hi, Sin. Hey, Jason. Mork Borg has a great spell failure table you could borrow from. I think there's a free download of the rule in text only from the Free League homepage. Yeah, if I find that like by the time this stream is done we don't have enough, I will pull from things like the Wild Magic table and this, that, and other thing. I will make this a fully complete list, but I want to see what else the community can come up with first. Let me scroll back up because there were a couple of other ones. I like the spear as a deletion idea, but it might be a bit too sudden for this game. I'm not sure. I know what you're doing, Ben. Freaking Charlie and the Chocolate Factory wild effects. You find everything around you hilarious for an hour? Okay, that's an easy one. I like roleplay effects as well. Like, that's the other thing. We don't need to just come up with mechanical stuff. Like, roleplay effects are also really good. What happened? Excuse me? What happened there? That was weird. 2d6 orange halflings with green hair start attacking you. Fuck, I'm putting that one in. I actually like that one. 2. I think 2d6. No, 2d6 is actually probably fine. Unless I roll, like, exactly 2 6s, and then it's like... I'll give you 1 from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I'll give you 1. Uh... 2d4. Yeah, you know what? Actually, 2d4 makes a bit more sense. I do agree that 2d4 makes a bit more sense, actually. Just so it doesn't get completely derailed. You see everyone around you if they were naked, even if they're not. We already got a naked one. You can pull a Tomb of Horrors, and as soon as you touch something completely innocent, it teleports you back to the start and inverts your gender in alignment, then your wife divorces you. What? Please tell me that's not a real thing, Sin. Yeah, Eldritch Knight Abjurer is extremely powerful. Absolutely. Yeah. Let's see. There was another one that I had. Oh, yeah. Oh. Again, just something dumb. It's close enough to the actual module, but there are some more insta-death traps than one. Damn. A Waffle House magically appears in an unoccupied space. And it's like Leomund's like tiny hut or whatever the spell is, or not tiny hut. What's the other one? Mordekainen's Magnificent Mansion. It's like a pocket dimension. But it's just a fucking Waffle House. Everything you see is like a 90s movie, so black and white. Oh, that would be interesting because technically that's like dark vision. But it's like you have dark vision all the time. Let's. What on earth are you on about, boss? Remember, if Waffle House is closed, run. Yeah. Isn't there like... There was like some sort of like Waffle House scale of natural disasters or something? Like if even the Waffle House is closed, that means it's really serious. I can't remember. Okay, Ben, as much as I love Keanu Reeves, that would mean I'd have to play Keanu Reeves as the DM, and I cannot do that. You can't talk unless you rock. Yes, Dex. Oh my god, that's amazing. Oh my god, that will mess with my... That'll mess with him. That'll mess with him a lot. I like that one. Oh. Yep, and this one is in the Hells. Oh my god, am I putting a Waffle House in this freaking... Yeah, why not? I know Luna will appreciate that one. Because what are the odds that we actually get it right? Well, I'll give him a mechanical benefit. Why not? I mean, just watch the War side quest from Cyberpunk 2070. So yes, but you have to understand. That means I still means I have to play Keanu Reeves. I cannot play Keanu Reeves. His voice is too suave for me. Chuckles the clown a pig. That means I'd have to do Chuckles' voice, and I cannot live up to that legend. You become aware of the 4th wall and now can talk directly with the DM. That's giving them too much power. That's giving them too much power. You become the stereotype of your class. Oh! I actually kind of like that one. Especially because I don't have any bards. That's so good. Oh, I can see people having a good time on that one. You become a Kenku. That's like the bird, isn't it? Oh, I might put the 4th wall one in, because why not? I'll even put it as, like, chat as well. Don't know. I still need to play that game. I honestly might play that game on stream, boss. Slay the Princess. I know nothing about it. Like, I would be going into it completely blind. I'm so tempted to play that for this channel, just for fun. Right. You highly recommend it? Yeah, a lot of people do. That and Baltoro are two that I've been interested in. Hey, Voltage! You alright, mate? You did Voltage. Interesting. We're just doing some shenanigans today. So I quite like the selection we have already, actually. Because it contains some nice references, actually. In fact, we could look more at some of the joke items from this game, because there's, like, Akabi. Hang on. Yeah, Akabi. Let's see what yeah, because this should have a list of the items he gives. Bag of mold. That's a good one. You are always wet. Believe it or not, Dex, that would be 100% a buff, because most of the combat encounters are going to have fire attacks. I like it, though. I like it. Because it seems like just... Because for roleplay, it's going to be completely uncomfortable. But mechanically, it's actually going to work out quite nicely. You have upgraded. Nice. Everything you say has to be a thinly veiled threat. That's just Minthara. That is just Minthara. Who's going to be playable in this campaign. Let's see. All doors seem locked even if they aren't. Oh my god, that's so mean. The Staff of the Mumbling Wizard could also be fun. But I think I'd have to change it. So, like, yeah, it casts Fireball, but every time they cast it, there's like a... maybe like a 1 in 10 chance that it'll actually just cast Fireball centered on themselves. That could be fun. Yeah, you know what? I'll go with the Staff of the Mumbling Wizard. See, we're doing pretty well. We got quite some good ones already. Temporarily swaps your highest and lowest stats. Yes, Sin, that is so good. I can actually spell. Because there's like some characters that have like low intelligence but like high strength. That could be so freaking good. You'll actually like the all doors seem locked, however it'd be more like every door you open is the opposite way of how you would attempt it. Push doors become pull doors and vice versa. I'd love that one, except there's not very many doors in my campaign, which is weird to say, but in the one shot there's not that many doors. The hat appears, you owe him money. Wait, no, who was it that we were talking about when we were doing the maps? Was it like John the accountant, or John, like, who was it? Like who was it? John, like, was it like Johnny, kind of? We were talking about it last time when we were making the maps. There was like some guy named John the secretary or something. I can't remember. And I don't know if it would be Mr. Animations. You know what? Screw it. As a reference to this community, you summon... It's going to be like a Final Fantasy summon. Basically, Johnny appears, casts like a massive thing that does like a bunch of damage, and then disappears. That's what we're going to do. John the Accountant of Zarya. Was that it? Yeah. That's what we're going to do. You summon... Alex, is it spelt that exact way with 2 H's? Oh, I keep forgetting it's not shift, it's alt. You have to alt to line break. There you go. 3d8 damage to all enemies, unconditional, no attack roll. That seems fair. It is meant to have 2 H's. Yeah. I think summoning good old Johnny as like a hidden reference, especially to that one stream, would be so funny. Because like only like a very few select people will get it, but if those people are watching the stream, it'll be hilarious. You want me to send the full name to you? No, I don't want you to send the full name to me. Johnny Animations is more than enough. It's going to confuse the players as it is. You're honored to be represented in this. Damn, I mean, it's going to be funny. I mean, don't get me wrong. The chances of it happening are very, very low. But if it did, oh boy. You gain the Darkfire short... Don't. I actually gave the Disintegrating Nightwalkers to the Astarion player before they dropped out. So I technically have Astarion fully ready to go, but there's not enough time to get someone, like, inaugurated in, unfortunately. You grow a second head until your next long rest. You have advantage in all perception checks. God. Hi, Louise. If a player plays that right, that could be so funny. They're, like, arguing with themselves. Yes. You second guess every decision you make. That's just people playing D&D in general. Hi, Alvin. You have now jinxed. Now you've jinxed it. Maybe. Don't. I feel like for like the final effect, you become a potted flower. Yeah, I know that one's from like the Wild Magic table. We'll do that one when we get to 42. All right. You become drunk. You know what? That's a simple one, yeah. You become drunk. Is there actually like a drunk status effect in tabletop that would actually have some mechanical changes here? You know what, Ben? I don't know if I would turn one of my players into the hamster, but I would definitely have Boo be summoned. There is in BG3. That's what I'm thinking, yeah, so I might pull the BG3 thing for drunk. Hold up. Drunk. Condition. Disadvantage on dexterity and charisma checks. Yeah, sure. Cool. That works. I like that one. Normally, you've seen it as a -2 to AC. I don't know if I'll do the... In fact, I would almost rule it the opposite way and actually give you a bonus to AC because you're stumbling around in unpredictable ways, so you tend to dodge without realizing. Almost like a drunken master type deal. But you know what? Going off of what like Ben said, I'm going to say summoning Boo for sure. There you go. That's going to be a fun one. You cannot lie. Oh, yes. It's so simple, but it does so much. You cannot lie. Just period. That is perfect. I love it. You can see two of everyone. They will say the opposite of what the original was saying. You split in two and the other you tries to stop. Ooh! I kind of like that one. Mechanically, it might be a bit tricky, but if I have enemy NPC duplicates of all the characters in case that one comes up, that could work. And you can... Oh, yes, I like it. You can only lie. Dude, those two are perfect. Yeah, I like that one, though. A clone of yourself... Oh, well, that's weird. Clone of yourself appears and is hostile. Yeah, that works. God, I'm loving these already. These. Why? Why have we moved? I do not enjoy you, Google Sheets. You speak in Yoda. Oh no. Are these specifically for combat? No. So let me show you. Alvin. What? No, can this thing go away, please? What? Why? Why? Why is it just... why have you done this to me, Google Sheets? Why is the orientation changed? You are a bad program. I don't like you. Right, so basic... What? Why? Stop. Thank you. So yeah, basically we have wild effects, which are just roleplay effects or stuff that can happen during combat or out of combat. Like, and then there's random encounters, which will actually spawn... This will be, like, a shorter table, but these guys can actually spawn in and, like, will be, like, a combat encounter. But we're mainly doing the wild effects at the moment because people have so many good ideas. A random CR1 beast controlled by the DM spawns next to you. Idiot. Okay, I've seen two people... Yeah. Yoda. Yeah. Why did I put an A there? It's not supposed to be an A there. Oh, that's so perfect. I love that one. Game, no, please stop breaking my shit. Is this... Are they all going to be like that now? No. Okay, good. Good. I like the CR1 Beast one. Yeah, I like that one. That's 20 already. That's a pretty good number. You gain an insatiable hunger for human flesh. Yeah, I know what that one's from, boss. You think drunk is poisoned? Yeah, kind of. You speak like Krieg from Borderlands 2. That's human bones. That's kind of the same thing. Totally different. You forget what class you are, and you act like you're a different class. A wizard now thinks he's a barbarian. Oh, see, that's a good one, actually. I'm going to put that one in. I want to make sure that these are also effects that my players can, like, actually roleplay without being on the spot too much. You need to speak in the third... This is going to be so funny. You now speak in the third person. Yeah, we're going to have enough. We are certainly going to have enough for the stream. Holy Moses, this is going to be fun. We're only half an hour in. We've already got so many. The floor below you is now slippery. Every 10 feet you move, you need to make a dex save or fall prone. Oh, that one just feels mean, but yeah, it's going on. Why do you do this? Thank you. Oh, that's kind of funny, Sin. Right. What else do we have? Do you know what? We can add even more randomness. In one of my in my current campaign that I'm running for my friends, the Call of Cthulhu one, I gave them a bag called the Bag of Many Things, and which incredibly original name, I know. But what it does is there's like a wild magic table that I like roll off of, and it like pulls items out of the bag. They're all completely fucking useless, but they have like random kind of little roleplay effects that could actually be really fun. I might put that one in. That's just a personal thing for me that I can reuse. You get clown makeup and you're immune to hideous laughter. Yeah, because that's actually a thing from the game. That could actually be fun, yeah. Oh my god, Miguel, that's an amazing one. I love that one. Oh, come on. Every 10 minutes of in-game time, take 1d4 bludgeoning damage as you stub your toe. Oh, I'd have to remember to do that, though. I'm going to put it in, but remembering to do that's going to be a pain in the ass. Cool. Oh, don't want... Oh my god, why does it do this? It's so strange. Draw 3 cards from the deck of many things. That would probably just kill the campaign right out. A level 1 spell, Power Word Inconvenience. You take 1 damage. I'd feel really bad, though, if somebody donated money to get a wild magic effect and all it did was just dealt 1 damage. When you talk, you randomly cast Vicious Mockery. Oh, no. Your body starts shining in shining 30 feet around you. Enemies have disadvantage on attack rolls against you. You also roll stealth checks with disadvantage no matter what. You can only speak in rhymes. We have that one already, Jason, I believe. I believe we already have that one, unless I'm crazy. Gain a second head, advantage on all perception checks. I swear we had that one, didn't we? You can't talk unless you... Oh, you can't talk. That's meant to say, not can. Meant to say can't. You can't talk unless you rhyme. Yeah, we already have that one. It's good. It's a good one, though. I really like it. No, no, Miguel, no. Oh, we're just getting references to that show now. You deal 1 damage, but from now on you deal +1 with each hit. Ooh. And that, like, eventually stacks up to maybe, like, a maximum. I could see that one. Yeah. And it's interesting because it takes like the random like nature of like damage rolls and applies a new system of like a flat system. You see everyone in their underwear. What is with all the nude recommendations? There's been a few. But Red will like that one. You become the last thing you ate for what? No, Ben, that's perfect. Because the player in the one shot who's playing the Dark Urge randomly took the chef feat, and I made it so like they opened up like a soup kitchen to like during the rebuilding effort for Baldur's Gate. That is such a good idea. If like that player makes food for everyone and they turn into it. That's so good. I'm going to just put you are what you eat. That is perfect. Holy crap. And I'll know what that means too when I read it. Everyone within an area gains a random vulnerability and resistance. I probably would just change that to the player themselves who the effect lands on, rather than in an area, because that's a lot of editing I have to do on the fly to like the character sheets and stuff, because this is all being done in a virtual tabletop, and I'll have to like manage the maths and such like that. So I'll probably just so you gain. I'll probably give them like you gain 1 random. Immunity. No, I'll make it a resistance. Resistance. If I can actually spell. Yeah. I have to consider effects that I can do on the fly and not slow down the session too much with. Make it a red only wild effect. Oh no, I'm not gonna fudge any numbers here. She'll just be disappointed if she doesn't get it. You are considered an ooze in order to avoid humanoid targeting spells. That's it. What is Mark in this campaign? Actually, do you guys want to see something? This isn't official yet, but give me a second. This is an image that I am sending to someone to get done. Hold up. Can I pull this up on OBS, perhaps? It's only going to pop up for a second, but 1 second. I do a window. Nope, not that window. We want... And that's all you're getting. That's all you're getting. Anyways, you paranoia. You are extremely paranoid. Everything is scary and out to get you. That's gonna do. Hi, Ilya. Yeah, maybe something like that. Blob hobo, maybe. Anyway, I like that one. You become paranoid. Almost reminds me of my Call of Cthulhu games. And then what was the other one that was? Yeah, well, you become an ooze for the purpose. Yeah, you are considered an ooze. I like that one. I think it's just a fun little random thing. 34. Yeah. I may have taken some inspiration from Mark in order to get some stuff done. You are now in a stable relationship with Tiamat. Considering we're going to be in Avernus, that would be a hell of a thing. Are we making 110 effects? I don't know yet. Basically, as many as we can come up with. What I'll do is, like, there'll be as many as we can come up with. And then if it's, like, close enough to, like, a division of, like, a multiple of 10, then I'll just round up with my own effects off stream. But if we could come up with 100 effects, that would be insane. You have to find in 5 evil X's. God damn it. Good reference, though. Mephistopheles becomes pissed off at specifically you. Remind me, wasn't Mephistopheles the one that Raphael stole the Orphic hammer from? Am I correct about that? Because that could actually be a lore thing. Because, like, yeah, in this specific run, they will have stolen the Orphic hammer because they fought the Emperor in this particular thing. Yeah. I'm going to put that in, actually. Again, what's the odds that it'll happen? How do you spell Mephistopheles? There you go. I'll put it like he has, like, a... is pissed about the Orphic hammer. 35. Oh. In fact, I should have given one of my players the Orphic hammer. I don't know why I didn't. Perhaps I'll do that. Hi, Salt. That's Raphael's dad. Is it? I don't know. Mephistopheles is related to Raphael. I actually didn't know that. I missed that bit at all. Something happened somewhere. You don't know what it was, but you know it happened. Oh, that's such a mean effect. It's like, it's again, that's almost the same as the paranoia one. I didn't actually see what Dex deleted. I could go back in the VOD though. I'll find it. Anyways, what else can we throw on here? Maybe we go back up the order to like why you do this to me? We go back up the order to like the random encounters or something. Don't. I like that one, Miguel, but I don't know if it would work for this one, because again, this is only like a one-shot, unless there's like a massive outcry for me to turn it into a longer thing. Like maybe like an episodic campaign or something, where like it's like different adventures, but I doubt that'll happen. This is just a one-off thing, so I can't really act on, on that. You become aware of all the sounds your body makes. Heartbeat, stomach slashing, bones creaking. That's not even like... That's not even going to affect the characters in the game. That's just going to affect the player. Like, I just read off, like, that your tongue doesn't feel comfortable in your mouth. Like, all of those things. You can hear your heartbeat. Like, stuff like that. You could only move in straight line. You could only move in straight lines. Isn't that D&D anyway, technically? Yeah, the thing is, whatever kind of, like... I mean, we could look at, like, some, if you make a one-shot, always make it a two-shot just in case, yeah. You can now no longer turn left. Your speech is sped up. Oh, God, this is going to be hard for them, but sure, why not? You gain night vision while in bright light. Technically, that would inflict you with blinded, wouldn't it? As in, you can't change direction as soon as you start. Oh, I see. So... you... but then how do you determine which way the character's facing on each turn? That's hard. Become a random werebeast. Oh no. Again, I don't know how to do that stat-wise. You want to sneeze but can't. That is awful. Tell you what, that actually makes me, that's something somebody else said earlier. I'm gonna actually give this like as a positive. You gain the ability to cast power word inconvenience. That is not how you spell that. Oh my god. There you go. You gain the ability to cast power word inconvenience. It's just gonna be a fun thing. You are permanently hovering 5 feet above the ground, but you can't. But it's like the spell levitate, so you can't like actually move unless you like push yourself off of things. I like that one. You are under the effect. Why does it keep doing that? Under the effect of. Yeah, that's a good one. That's short, sweet, straight to the point. Yes, Miguel, that's such a good one. Oh my goodness, I love that one. Oh my goodness. It would have to be devils because this is the hells. Oh, I already know what the argument's going to be as well. Oh, that's. That is so good. That is so good. Oh my god. I already know what the argument's gonna be. The next someone you kill will haunt you for the rest of your life and will tell you their life secrets that no one else hears. That's a bit like Chuckles again, isn't it? But I quite like it as well. I think that's quite funny. I'm gonna put that one in. I'm gonna put it, you are haunted by the last person you killed. Because that makes it a bit easier for me to implement. You legally changed your name to Dennis? Oh no. Tell you what, if it wasn't such a mechanical faff with Foundry, like changing permissions and shit, I would do like a body swap thing. Everyone swaps character sheets. But in frickin' Foundry, that is such a faff to do on the fly. Like, it would have to be like, maybe I do it with just 2 characters, not everybody. Yo, I'm gonna do that, actually. I think that would actually probably be doable. 2 characters. Swap. Sheets. I spelt that wrong. Hey, Phantom. You went to bed at almost 4 in the morning. You're tired? Don't. I feel you there, mate. Oh, man. But I'm glad you're here. You reveal a humiliating thing about you, but it's not true. You lose the ability to speak. Okay, I'm not going to make a player mute, because that's hard to roleplay, and it takes away a lot of the agency. That I'm not a huge fan of, but I will do the... You reveal a humiliating thing about yourself. I like that one. The next lie you say becomes true. But what if somebody says I can cast the wish spell? I'm a bit shit out of luck then, aren't I? Everyone's underwear leaps 1 foot to the left. What is with all the nudist suggestions? Did you have my Evil Shadowheart party members idea from Livestream? I do, yeah. The Warlock one, was it? Or was that Meow? I can't remember. Who said the, Evil Shadow Party? Oh, no, that's not Shadowheart. There was something else. Sorry. Evil Shadow Party members idea? I think so? I can't remember. I think so. Yeah, because we have we have one that's like one of the players has a clone of themselves and it's hostile. Yeah, I think we did get something like that, Phantom. Sorry, I got confused for a second there. I thought you said Shadow Heart for some reason. I was like, what? All of your opinions solidify and you can't be convinced to change them. Again, that's still just like half the cast members anyway. You get a Glock with 1 bullet. Screw it, I like it. I don't even know how much damage it's gonna do. I don't care either. That's too funny. I'll go. Oh yeah, we're on 42 now. Oh, but dude. Oh, we could do a monkey's paw. Yeah. Here's a fun one. Everything now has 1 HP. Oh god. Everyone's clothes become cold. No, they keep their clothes on. Oh, I see. You just don't tell them. Wait, hold on. I missed one. There was one I was going to... Sad Warforged. Okay, so it was Sad Warforged or the Potted Plant? Because those... Are they both references to Hitchhiker's Guide? Or am I thinking of something else? The only thing is changing someone's race. Like, again, the way Foundry works, it kind of fucks up the character sheet a bit. Yeah, then I know that, but so it's either like the Potted Plant one, which is the one from the Wild Magic table already, or this Warforged one. Because again, what you have to do is you have to like import the race, but then it will kind of like mix like racial features and shit together. It's a bit. I suppose it could work. You could cast Fisty Step at will. That's an interesting name for Fist of Unbroken Air. Screw it. You become a Warforged. But are depressed. Sure, why not? They don't change the race, just RP it. Yeah, you know, I can make it work. I can make it work. You find a random guy who pisses into the wind. Your classes are shuffled among the party, your decision. I already have one that swaps the way 2 players swap character sheets. That's a good one, Miguel, because that ties into the story as well, actually. I like that one. I can make the encounter for that later. It's not that hard to make an encounter for that sort of thing. I'll have some fun with that later. I'll be able to do this all probably on Friday. A devil lawyer pops up to give you 1 wish, but monkey pull the hell out of it. Maybe. You become 3 kobolds in a trench. Oh, man. Your therapist calls you on your sending stone. Yes! That is amazing! That is so... I can make that so fun. Oh my god, that's amazing, Sin. I love that one. You can cast the 9th level spell Fist. So, like, what? Just like but it's just like an unarmed strike. Boots of teleportation. You cast a teleport spell, but only the boots teleport. I like that one. I like that one. You fight me in real life, I'll make it happen. Your mom calls you on your sending stone. God, you know, I want 2 of those. Oh god, but that's gonna cause, like, because if, like, the Shadowheart player gets that, that's gonna cause some, like, mental, like, fuck up. Oh no. 38 and 43 sound cool. Yeah. Hi, Flash, you're right. You must sing your battle music. Oh, don't. Could you imagine, like, Karlach doing a rendition of, like, Raphael's final act or something? Can we have a funny Gilgamesh encounter from Final Fantasy? I'm playing through Rebirth right now, and I know that Gilgamesh is going to be an encounter because of the Proto-Relic stuff, and please, no spoilers, but I'm really looking forward to it. Zariel knows where you are for 6 seconds. Well, I may or may not have something like that in the campaign already. But yeah, your mum calls... That's gonna be awful again for, like, someone like Shadowheart, or, like, any of these characters, really, who are gonna have, like, serious parental issues. Like, you think, Gale kind of has mum issues. Shadowheart definitely does. Karlach probably would a little bit. Maybe not. The Dirge would. Oh my god, Dirge would, yeah. Flipping out. Will? Kinda. It should be mum or dad. Oh yeah, for Will, it's like Duke Ravengard. That's a fun idea, yeah. That is funny. The benefit to this, though, is that now they actually have a Sending Stone in their inventory. Maybe they can make that work. Every inanimate object you touch becomes your least favorite color. That is such an interesting one, actually. I'm gonna take that. Because then immediately all of their armor would turn, like, that color as well. A random player becomes Scratch. Damn. Is Dirge just gonna get a phone call from Bull? Yeah. Well, no, because Dirge actually did have parents. Well, not like they were like adoptive parents before. Like the Dark Urge kind of took hold and they like lost their memory and such. And I think like they were all about helping people. I think this came from like if you cast like the heal spell on them from like the level 6 spells. Your firstborn child polymorphs into a traffic. That's not gonna work for this one. Can we get a rogue Gith seeking revenge against the party? We kind of have something like that already. A goblin from the Gonflon Cap shows up in decked magical gear. I meant to put, ready to fight. Yeah. Yeah, so from the goblin camp at the start of the game, it's like this one goblin who, like, leveled up and geared up and is, like, ready to get revenge. You sneeze loudly. I like that one, actually. You sneeze, but while under the effects of thaumaturgy. Yes, because thaumaturgy makes your voice boom. No. You really want to fight them? I can't. Oh my god, Miguel, I love it. That's another good one. But that's not so much of a combat encounter though. Like the random encounters need to be like combat orientated. That could be a wild magic effect though. I do like that. I like that. $49. They might try to fight him before he gets there. Kind of, yeah. In which case, it will turn into an encounter, but... Bag of hoarding. Works like a normal bag of hoarding, but whenever you try to retrieve an object, an old guy inside the bag shouts, "That's mine," and you have to fight him to get the object. You gain the ability to cast Dramaturgy. Oh, that's a good one. Everyone polymorphs into cats. Ah, sure. I might, the thing is I don't want to do like whole part. I might just do it like you polymorph into a cat. Because again, it targets specific players. And then for number 50... we'll do number 50, and then I want to start filling out the encounter sheet a bit. Scatter? I'm not familiar with that spell. When you speak, you need to narrate it like a noir detective movie. That's a good one. You're being hunted by a party of a lich, death knight, bone singer, and a mummy. Damn. You just got some terrible news from your GP. Then I don't think I could do that one, because for some of these players, that would hit a little too close to home, actually. So I'm probably not going to do that one. That would actually be like a personal attack. I can't do that one, man. That would be... Oh, I'd hope... Yeah, maybe not exactly. You have to fight the Eye of Cthulhu. Oh, that's from Terraria. I was like, what? Like, what's he on? What is GP? General practice. Basically the doctors here in the UK. We've got your mum calls you already, but I can make it about that. Feel like someone is watching you. Yeah, general practitioner. Yeah. You're caught in a crossfire between two enemy factions. That actually makes a lot of sense, Miguel, because this is Avernus. The Blood War is kind of still happening, so... You know what? I'll take that, actually. That's a good one. I like that one, actually, because that would make sense, especially for the plot that I have set up, actually, which I'm not going to spoil here, but, you know. Lightning Bolt becomes static shock. Do one of my players have Lightning Bolt? Yeah, because Dirge is a Storm Sorceress, so they do. And I think Karlach does, because I gave her the Hellfire Engine crossbow, which comes with a lightning arrow. So that kind of works. For some time, all spells are cast as cantrips, but also scaled down as if it were a cantrip. Like, create water would be create droplet. That's not a bad one, actually. I kind of like that one. All spells are cast as cantrips. Sure, why not? Right, so we've got 50 wild effects. But they don't all have spells, do they? They might, in some shape or form. But again, it doesn't matter, because I can make it work. Don't worry, I can make it work. No, Dex. No. You get a burrowing speed equal to your walking speed. So you cast a fireball, but it's a D8. Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah. Anyways, let's go back up to the encounters, because we've got 50 wild effects, which is great, but we do need some more encounters. We do need some more encounters. They meet a friendly beholder and they must pass a test of wits or suffer a quiz fight. Interesting, but what would, like, the quiz be? What would the quiz be? Sin! Seriously, mate? I like that idea. I like the idea of, like, a quiz fight. Could be like a talk show type. Trivia questions. Miguel, the last time I did trivia questions with on this channel, I think I was marked for assassination. The last time I did. I mean, technically, that could work. Shit. Do I do that? Do I pull up the freaking BG3 trivia PowerPoint once again? Oh no, do I do that? Oh man. Just do BG3 lore questions? Maybe. Oh no. What are the odds that it'll actually happen, right? Wasn't that a war crime? Well, you are Canadian, so it fits. I'm part Canadian, sort of. Not really. Poor Gold, I don't know if... Yeah, no, a lot of the players have. And I think there's like maybe one or two who haven't, but they know enough about it to make it... for it to be fine, because they've like watched other people play and such. I don't know how Red will set it up on the live stream, but that will be funny. An angry cat version of Lae'zel joins you in your adventure. The trivia one would be brutal. Yeah, it would be. Well, that's the thing, because Lae'zel is like... It's Lae'zel and Astarion who have been left out, aside from like Jaheira and Minsk and all that. But... And I technically have an Astarion character sheet ready to go. Maybe it could just be like Astarion spawns in. He's just like, what? Where am I? Like, I mean, I can't do Neil Nuben's like eccentric, amazing voice, but you know. Monkey Island, Duel of Wit. I'm not that familiar with Monkey Island, unfortunately. And he burns away. Well, is Avernus technically sunlight? Or is it like a different thing? Is the light in Avernus sunlight, or is it like a different thing? Is it like the same sort of natural sunlight that would do a vampire in? I guess it must be, yeah. I don't know. Let me check. Sunlight in Avernus. This is... No, I'm not going to take freaking advice from a Reddit thread. That's probably not a good idea. Oh, hello. There was something about the sun here. Oh, I don't care about your bloody cookies, you stupid twatting website. That's why I hate fandom. Fireballs raced across the dark, orange flames, but the atmosphere had neither sun nor stars, only a constant blood-red light that suffused the air. I don't think Astarion would have an issue in the Hells. And since I already have his character sheet ready, maybe I'll just spawn Astarion in. Maybe for references to game stuff like the Gauntlet of Shah? Maybe. Yeah, maybe we could look at some encounters from the game for reference. Oh, dude, you know what would be cool, actually? If, like, I had, like, an encounter with Ketheric, but, like, it's, like, his, like, spectral, almost, like, spirit version. That could be cool. Team deathmatch. Oh, like the players turn on each other? God, oh, that might be a bit tricky. I don't know. That sounds cool. Seems like an OG vampire is in a Descent to the Avernus campaign. Okay, DritzCon pops up. I don't know. We'll see. He gives the party whatever they desire. Janda's Sunstar. Who's that? I'm actually going to do that Kevin thing. Yeah, you know, that's fine. That is just something I can do that's quite simple. Can I at least fight a Starion if he shows up? What's the merchant mean called? The ropes and oil? Oh, that was famine or something, if I can't remember. If I remember correctly. Was that to do with famine? No, that was wine and oil. I don't know what ropes and oil was. You get an emotional support teddy bear. They enter a place full of statues. To get out, they need to complete a puzzle. When they turn around, the statues move as if they are going to attack them. As much as I love that idea, implementing that mechanically is going to be really, really hard to do. Especially especially this close to the day. Gain access to the merchant bag glitch. A random statue appears and asks you for gum. I actually know that reference. They fight the spectral self of themselves? No, we've got an encounter for, like, you get a clone of yourself and they're hostile. In fact, actually, I should put that into the encounter table, perhaps. What, can we not, please? Thank you. Where is the clone one? I've passed it somewhere. Where was the clone one? Am I stupid? There you go. A clone of yourself appears and is hostile. I'm gonna put that one in the encounter table one because that actually makes more sense. So we need to come up with a new wild magic effect for 18. Yeah. Thank you. Weeping Angels. Yeah. That's the statues another move. The Dancer of Islastri arrives and grants the party buffs. That's actually kind of a nice nod to the channel. I'm going to put that in here. Not the Cancer of Islastri. Oh, God. And the whole party gains bardic inspiration. That's actually a good idea. That's like a nice nod to the channel and all that. Why are you green? Don't. This one is apparently just green now. Screw it. I'll roll with it. The party has the cancer. Yeah, no, shush. Nobody saw that. She's naked. She's not. For the love of Christ, she's not naked. People need to stop doing that. Let them fight all of us. A lot of low HP commoners. What? Like, it's an encounter for, like, every member of chat a random commoner spawns? No, Ben, no. The search one? What do you mean? Bar? What? Oh, that's why. Thank you. I can't see it because chat was in the way. That was the problem. Thanks, Sex. I couldn't see that because the chat was in the way. Yeah. I like the, I like the idea of, like, for every member of chat, a commoner appears and is hostile. That is a fun idea for the encounter. Because, I mean, like, how many people are going to show up? Like, 30? That would be a fun encounter. And again, it's a one in whatever chance to happen. I'm sure it'll be fine. Enjoy having 70 turns in the combat. Well, what I would do is I would use my GMing strategy that I use at the moment, whereas, like, if there's enough enemies that kind of all have, like, a similar stat block, I put them into groups. So, like, individually, they're not that strong. So if I had a group of, like, 5 commoners, that is, like, one entity with 5 HP, 1 HP per commoner, and then they all attack as one and maybe do 5 damage. Like, that's kind of how I would run that. So if I had, say, 70 commoners, I would maybe split that up into, like, big groups of 10 that could do, like, a decent chunk of damage, about 10 damage, but realistically they go down. And for each member that goes down, so say it loses 4 HP, that's 4 members gone, now they only do 6 damage. That's kind of how I would run that. And I spelt commoner wrong, I just realised. I can't type quickly. That doesn't feel like it's right either, but I'm going to go with it. Look, there is a mob stat block. Yeah, something along those lines, right? Can we pit the party against the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse? Oh, we could, but then I'd have to make their stats and... Screw it, that's a fun one. That was the series that pushed me to 10k, I'll reference it. This is a lot of encounters I have to make in Foundry, but I can do that pretty easily. Yes, okay, yeah. Yeah, it's done. The 4 horsemen will now appear in the campaign if they roll a 10. They could act like as high generals as Zariel, or something like that, yeah. And isn't Avernus literally a wasteland? In some places, yeah. Again, you'll see when the campaign actually goes up, I've got a lot of stuff that, like, there's some varied environments. I think it's going to be quite cool. Your Devil May Cry build show up to fight the party? Nah, that's a bit too out there. We've already got 2 references to my builds in this table. I don't think I can do that too, right? A troop of angels show up and mistake Karlach with a devil. And Will the whole time is just like, oh my god, is this what I sounded like? A pretty blonde man riding upon a giant with golden armor tries to steal your heart. That's a reference to something, but I don't know what. You are forced to run away from the nearest creature. That's a good wild effect, actually. I show up and I'm really confused. Why? This is like the 5th recommendation to put me in there? Why me? Oh, Radahn and Mikola! Duh, yes, of course. Yeah, Radahn and Mikola. That's a good one, actually. Persona 5. Is it Persona 5 or is it Elden Ring? Oh, I don't want to put a Devil May Cry encounter in, because I'd make it too broken. A random person is added to the VC. They can't speak, but people know they are there. Put the chair in. The DMC chair. Oh my god. Radahn, yeah. God. You know what? I would love to run, like, an Elden Ring campaign or something. I think that could be really fun. But the party runs into Zero Company? Ah! That would be hard, Let me think about that one. You meet the devil at a crossroad. Damn. You gain an additional 1d4 limbs. And you could have people like Rani as the characters. Yeah. No, an Elden Ring one would be fun. I'd have to find people to play it, though. I want to do an Elden Ring one, and I want to do a Final Fantasy one. The company encounters the lethal company employees gathering loot. Would everyone be tarnished? Maybe, yeah. Gravity reverses. But I wouldn't even know how to roleplay that. Like, again, because the battle maps are from, like, a top-down perspective, so... I don't know. That one's a bit tricky. Anyway, I'm still on encounters. We're kind of talking about effects. I'm still on encounters here. I need encounters. Why has it done that? Why has the orientation changed? No, go back up, you stupid... Just randomly changes shit. A party of devils challenge the group to a specific competition: an arm wrestle, a trivia match, and a race. Oh, swap out trivia match for something else, like an arm wrestling for strength, race for dexterity, something else for intelligence. Not quite the trivia, but something else. I like that one. 3 devils approach party with you encounter a man in a suit with 2 pills. Well, that would mean I'd have to figure out what the pills do. Yeah, we could also have the Spirit of Orin in here, actually. That's a good idea. The train from the Zero Company party passes only to explode again. And then the campaign lasts for 9 hours. That's a joke. That's a joke. This is one shot. No. A test of Arcana? Maybe. Maybe the final one is like to identify a magic object, and if they win, they get the object. Maybe. I know, everyone's making the same joke. I don't want to make that joke. It's mean. Arm wrestle, foot race, and an Arcana check on a magic item. They get the item if they win. That's a good idea, actually. I like that one. Because it allows the whole party to get involved in a fun way and play to their strengths. I really, really like that, actually. That's a good one. Or perform a song. Unfortunately, we don't have a bard in the party. Otherwise, I would do that. Well, technically, one of the players, Gold, who you will have seen if you've watched any Red streams, he actually is a musician in real life, so he would just pull out his guitar. You encounter an archer that only goes for the knee. Yeah, yeah, we had the Spirit of Orin, yeah. And then we'll have Gortash maybe show up a bit further down the list. The party is challenged to oil wrestling. I hate it because my players would love that, but I wouldn't. Fuck it. That's a good one. Oh, I hate the name I've just come up with for this guy. I don't know why I put an S on the internet. There you go. You are arrested by local law enforcement? Yeah, I get it. They have to answer a law question or be arrested. Test by players' game knowledge. Looking at your book collection for inspiration. Honestly, these are good. These are really good. So we had a Gortash where he traps the party in a labyrinth where they fight him in the end. Oh, that's a good idea too. Yeah. And fight an invisible guy named John Cena. Oh my god. That meme is old now. Remember when everyone was like doing this like, and his name is John Cena? That like those memes are so old. Goodness me, it's 2:30 already. Damn, we got a lot of stuff here though. Honestly, I'm kind of happy with the wild effects table. I'm kind of happy with it. 50 wild effects is actually a pretty fucking decent number. I would say the wild magic effect table is probably done unless we come up with some more that cannot be ignored. But yeah. Oh, but like Gortash is like a Limia or something maybe. He's like been... Oh, I haven't played Shadow of War all the way through. You grow or shrink 2 sizes? That's another good one, actually. No, Zim. No. Gortash is eternally tormented by Bane, yeah. I like the idea of placing the party in a labyrinth. But can I... It's only one extra map that I would have to make. Can I type, please? You can have Karga show up. Maybe. Gortash is eternally tormented by Bane, canonically. Well, maybe, like, it wouldn't even be like that Gortash himself is immediately revealed. The party just spawns into a labyrinth, and when they reach the end, they find, like, Gortash all fucked up and shit. That could be the thing. Minotaur at the end of the labyrinth? Maybe! But that would be the interesting thing, though, because if I don't tell them it's Gortash, and then they go through the labyrinth expecting a Minotaur, and then it is, like, Gortash, and it's like a weird, fucked up, sad moment. They have to do the Gortash fight again? Maybe, something like that. Like, maybe the labyrinth could have, like, the cannons and the turrets and, like, the flamethrowers as traps. That's actually a good idea. Hey, Kirk, you alright, mate? Just coming up with some random effects for this one shot of mine. Maybe something to do with the Kuatoa? Maybe. Yeah. I think it's a fun time. Oh, no. Maybe they have to fight Bull, or however it's pronounced. Yeah. Bull. Like it turns out he's actually a real thing, and, like, they have to fight him. Yeah. That's actually a good idea. I'll come up with something for that. Gelatinous cube maze. Oh no. That would be so mean. You find the Kuatoa worshipping the resurgent spirit of Raphael. Oh damn. Boal. Okay. Boal. I'll remember that. No, I won't. I'll try to, but I probably won't. Gortash has retired from politics and has started an emo band. A gelatinous cube maze would be fun. What, so like it's just a maze but there's gelatinous cubes around, or is the maze made of gelatinous cubes? You could actually have Gortash be you? What do you mean exactly? Yeah, Raphael. Hi, Quay. Seriously, who is this Dennis person you keep referring to? Your phone is not playing nice with you this morning? Oh, no. The walls love to move around. I see. Okay. Made of gelatinous cubes. As much as I love that idea, again, implementing it into Foundry, as well as having it be, like, kind of ready to... I mean, I know how I could do it, but I need to try and do things that aren't going to slow the game down too much. The Labyrinth thing with Gortash is kind of a special case anyway. It's just cool in it, the name. Tell you what. We've got 50 wild effects. I think if we do 20 encounters, that will probably be enough. Add a floor of salt. Because, again, you wish you were cooked. Oh, man, oh, man. You lot are crazy. Tell you what. Why? Okay, so why does it do that? Why does it do that? That's annoying. This is such a messy table, but I honestly don't care. In fact, I could actually do this, couldn't I? Yeah, that makes it a bit better. That makes it a bit better. There you go. We've actually got Johnny animations already, Dex. I'm not even kidding. The cubes can't cross the salt floors. I see. Oh, I see what you mean, Kirk. Okay. Yeah, something along those lines. I'll figure out the finer details. You can double tap the edge of B and C? What does that do? Oh, thanks. That's actually a really useful tip. You have to roll a nat 20 to dominate the brain. The swaps equipment with the enemies as part of a wild magic effect. As cool as that would be, again, trying to implement that quickly and efficiently in the campaign with the virtual tabletop is going to be a fucking nightmare. Loroakin being tormented by devils into doing magic tricks. Ah, I see what you mean. Yeah. There is a blood lake. Yes, there is a blood lake in this campaign. Blood elemental? That would be cool, yeah, but it would also... I suppose you could still do it. It would just rely on, like, rolling that specific encounter in that specific map. Because we're not going to be at the blood lake for long. You find the wanker himself. I forgot we called him a wanker. Oh, that's brilliant. Dude, but there would probably be blood everywhere. Yes. Is there a blood elemental? Is there a stat block for that? Is that an actual thing, or is that something I have to make? Think how it's a war zone. Yeah. Is there a blood elemental in 5e? Doesn't seem like it. Water elemental? Probably, yeah. Not water. Water. What CR are they? That wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, just color correct it to red. Maybe, yeah. Oh, yeah, you could do that. Are you guys into that idea? I like that idea. I like that idea. Yeah. That's something I can make. Because remember, I have to manually create all of these encounters. Yeah, you could always make multiple. Yeah. Give it hold person. Ooh, I like that. I like the blood bending from Avatar. Yeah, I'll just put that there so I remember, because none of the players can see this. Isn't Leroic and Edwin reincarnated or something? Maybe. I don't know, actually. They have them in the Grim Hollow setting? Oh, okay. Yeah. Maybe I'll have a look at that then. You will not sleep until you fight at least one of them. Technically, Sid, if you're in the chat and during the encounter and we roll, which one is it? Why can I not see it? Yeah, this one, number 9. You technically will fight them. You will. Yeah. I would say we need 3 more. 3 more, and honestly, this will be more than enough. Dungeon Dad also has a video on a Blood Elemental. I like his content. Maybe I'll go check that one out. Yeah. Yeah, I'll either see if I want to do my own stat adjustments or I'll pull one in from somewhere. The Troop of Angels one? Oh, the one where they show like a few like angels show up. And yeah, I mean that could work. You are also the man behind Johnny Animations as well, but Johnny Animations is like a summon, not an encounter. he's like a Final Fantasy style summon. Oh, they fight a blood elemental? Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah, you're gonna fight them because there's no way you're missing this. I kind of like that Troop of Angels one, actually. Yeah, I'll throw that one in because I think it's like an interesting like thing. Can you get a full cutscene? I will describe it as majestically and eloquently as I can, Sid. Trust me. You gotta give me like a phrase or something that I can say. Like, what's Johnny's catchphrase? A werewolf and his band of zombies challenge you to a dance-off. Okay, what is that a reference to? Because I actually love the idea of there being a bloody dance-off, but I need to know the reference to that. Is that Thriller? Oh shit, that's Thriller! Yes, absolutely. We're gonna do that. That's such a good idea. Holy crap. A dance-off, they all have to roll performance. That's such a good idea. A half-metal-infused gift who has metal prosthetics and a weird cyborg guy who became insane and is a mad scientist in the name of Tiamat. Oh, shit. That's kind of a cool one. Half-metal infused gift who has metal prosthetics and a weird cyborg guy who became insane and the mad scientist in the name of Tiamat. I kind of like that, like a Terminator-esque cyborg fight. Mix like the Gith-Yankee and Warforged stat blocks and like kind of like the player races and kind of go from there. Necromancy shenanigans? Maybe. I find the other Hell Riders being controlled by devils. If they mention several of the Hell Riders help them. That's a cool idea. That actually is a cool idea. Actually, I really like that, like, cyborg gif. I really like that idea. I'm gonna put that one in. I really like that one. I don't know why. I think I can make that a fun one, though, for sure. Why does it keep changing the fucking orientations? It's so annoying. Every status becomes a sound-alike. Prone becomes prawn. Oh no. Yeah, maybe. like I say, I'll have a look over the status of like all of the wild effects in a minute, and if I'm happy with the amount, then I'll probably stop it there. I think we just need one more encounter, I think, and I will be happy with this general, because I think we've got like a good mix of fun stuff, serious stuff, positive effects, negative effects, you know, references to other stuff. You know, like, I think it's got a lot of fun, like a lot of fun stuff. But self-performed stars, but they encounter you. Again, if you're in the chat with number 9, they'll encounter you anyway. I go by many names, you fiends know only one, your Doom-esque. Is that the... Fucking, I'm copying and pasting that, hold up. Is that for Johnny Animations? You're a bit behind, Sin. I asked that a while ago. Hang on, unless you just came up with it. I'm gonna post that in the fucking... Actually, you know what I could do, actually? Instead of putting it in that box, I'll put it in this one. Fucking perfect. There you go. I'll have that there now. You were brainstorming? Right. The devil and an angel that are in a relationship and try to hide it. The party must compete in 9 Hell's Kitchen. Yes, because again, I have the player with the chef feet, the dirge. Absolutely. That's amazing. That's not how you spell kitchen. That is incredible. Don't forget you can become a sandwich. Yeah, we have the you are what you eat one. Hi, Dabooper. I really want to say a loot goblinish encounter who's carrying a ton of soul coins but is also super powered on them. Actually, Dabooper, we technically have something a bit like that. For number 3. Number 4. A goblin from the goblin camp shows up in decked magic gear ready to fight. It's like the one goblin they missed in the goblin camp who's gotten really strong and like collected a bunch of powerful items from the game to get revenge. Because I could use like a bunch of legendary items that like I didn't use for the player characters, and it would be so bloody funny. So it kind of got that. Cambion Ramsey. Yes, I'm hosted by Campion Ramsey. Is it AY or EY? Is it? I forget. But that's I don't care. That's so funny. I've got a lot of work to do to make all this work, but they face Bobby Flade. Guy Fire Fury. That's amazing. Right, so we have 50 wild magic effects and 20 wild encounters. I am happy with this. Oh, you kids, you forgot to get rid of me, yeah. I just hope it's that one child goblin named 3. Fuck it. It is now. It is now. Make a 51th one? How am I supposed to roll a D51? Also, is it 51th or 51st? It's 51st, yeah. Not 51th. I mean, how much time's left to stream? Because I was only going to go for a little while today. About 15 minutes. Area 51. Let's go over the madness list. It doesn't attack, you gotta kill it before it gets away. Oh, it's like one of those, like, encounters with, like, those rare enemies in RPGs where, like, if you kill them, you get a bunch of money and shit. Area 51 is just fucking aliens. Oh, man. You wake up in the back rooms. But let's see. You gain Misty Step but lose your equipment if you use it. You become incredibly dense. Your movement speed is halved, but you cannot be forcibly moved. You find everything hilarious. In combat, you're under Tasha's hideous laughter. You have an incredible hankering for cheese. You can't talk unless you rhyme. A Waffle House spawns in, contains waffles that work like basic healing potions, if you can survive the employees. You become the stereotype of your class. You become aware of the fourth wall and can now talk to the DM and chat. You are wet constantly. You gain the Staff of the Mumbling Wizard. Temporarily swaps your highest and lowest stats. You summon Johnny Animations, who deals 3d8 damage to all enemies, then leaves. You gain a second head. You gain advantage on all perception checks, but it probably consistently argues with you. You become drunk. Disadvantage on dex and charisma checks. You summon Boo, the miniature giant space hamster. You cannot lie. You can only lie. The Dancer of Elistre appears, and the whole party gains bardic inspiration. In Yoda, you speak. A random CR1 beast spawns next to you. You now think you are a different class. You now speak in the third person. The floor is slippery. For every 10 feet, you make a dex save or fall prone. You gain the bag of many things, which is my own thing. I'll get the wild magic table for that later. You gain clown makeup, but cannot laugh. A random commoner joins the party. Everyone but you thinks they've been there the whole time. Every 10 minutes, you stub your toe for a d4 of damage. You only deal 1 damage, but gain a +1 damage with each attack. You see everyone in their underwear. You are what you eat. You gain 1 random resistance and vulnerability. You become paranoid. You are considered an ooze. Mephistopheles is pissed about the Auric Hammer. You can no longer turn left. You gain the ability to cast Power Word Inconvenience. You are under the effect of Levitate. You are haunted by the last person you killed. 2 characters swap sheets. You reveal a humiliating thing about yourself, but it's not actually true. You gain a Glock with 1 bullet. You become a Warforged, but are depressed. Your therapist calls you to ask you how you're doing. You gain the boots. I don't know why there's a fucking apostrophe there. You gain boots of teleport, but only the boots teleport. Your mum or dad calls you. Every object you touch becomes your least... How on earth am I so bad at spelling? Your least favorite color. You sneeze, but while under the effect of thaumaturgy. A menacing man runs towards you, but he just wants your autograph. You polymorph into a cat, and all your spells are cast as cantrips. Waffle House employees should be syrup elementals that inflict the slow effect on hit. Yeah. Johnny Animations. It kind of works like that, like the wandering stranger from Fallout, or like a one-shot like Final Fantasy summon. Are we talking wet like in 5e or wet like in BG3? This is very crucial. Is there a big difference, Quay? Because I was going to go with the BG3 version, but if the 5e version is funnier, then I'll go with that. Can us commoners get pack tactics? Yeah, you kind of will. Yeah, you'll get a few abilities. Like I'll make like the commoner stat block sort of thing. You want to be referenced? Dex, you'll be referenced anytime I tell someone to make a Dex check. Give me a break. There is no 5e version? Yeah, that's what I thought. I didn't think there was. I'm personally quite happy with... What is this music? What? This is very intense music all of a sudden. Let's go back to the nicer one. There you go. I'm not gonna lie though. I'm honestly pretty happy with this overall. YV Web doesn't do shit. Yeah, it's going to be BG3 Wet, because I think it's kind of funny. But honestly, I think this is good. I'm quite happy with this. Like, I honestly think, because, like, 50 effects, there's a decent chance for any of these to come up and be fun. 20, there's a decent chance for any of the encounters. And again, we have to remember that these aren't just going to happen whenever. People actually have to donate money to get these to happen. So I don't want to make it so it's like... There's too many just kind of things that don't do like a massive amount. Like, you know what I mean? I think it's going to be fun. Do you know if Zariel ever got the plans for the steel watch? That is something that she wanted. No, I don't know. I've not heard of that, but maybe. I hope Evie saved up for these. People are going to donate. That's the thing. I don't want people to, like, if they are going to donate to this, like, just completely blow it all in, like, the first, like, 10 minutes or so. And just... not have that much impact. It's got to be spread out throughout the whole thing. But honestly, yeah. So I've got a bit more work to do now. I have to create all of these encounters, which I can do. That's not hard. And I will have to make some additional stats and like items and such for things here. But otherwise, should be pretty good. You're going to donate till Johnny says so. When is the one shot? It is on Saturday at 4 PM BST, so 4 PM my time. There is actually a teaser trailer on the channel, if you want to go give that a watch. Red was playing it on her stream a bunch yesterday. It was kind of funny. And more information can be found in the description of that video, like a link to the charity page that we are supporting, and the channel where the one-shot is going to be hosted. But even if you can't catch it live, the VOD of the stream will be uploaded to this channel for everyone to see at their own leisure. But yeah, I'm quite happy with this. Got a little bit more work to do now, like I said, but I am quite happy with the selection that we have here, and I think it will be more than enough. I mean, I don't know how I'm going to roll a D50, but I'll figure that out. So we need to put Evie on Alicia. She won't donate 5 effects at once. Maybe, yeah. But yeah, the one-shot will be on the 17th. So this Saturday at 4 PM BST. Right. I got some work to do now. I've also got other stuff that I need to do today as well. Roll a D100 and half the result. Yeah, but I could also just go 1D50. And I guarantee I'll find it immediately. Yeah, roll a D50. There you go. This website will just let me roll any amount. So, with a 48, you get... A menacing man runs towards you, but he just wants your autograph. Yeah, D100 divided by 2. Yeah, either this or just a D100 and divide by 2. Is that the... I'm a math dumbass. I don't know math very well. Is a D50 and a D100 divided by 2 the same odds? I guess it is. Yeah. If you finish early, can I fight them IRL? We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, guys, I think that is gonna do it for me. 5e Tools is better since it has every type of die available. Oh yeah, I suppose 5e Tool does. I mean, I could add a D50 to Foundry probably, actually. That'll probably be pretty easy to do. But yeah, I think that is going to do it for me. Like I say, I've got quite a few things to do now, and I'd like to get them done. You can? Yeah. Awesome. I'll probably do that then, Kirk. I'll just add a D50 to Foundry, and then the players can actually see what's about to happen. But yeah, everyone take care. This was an extremely fun stream. Thank you all so much for your ideas. I really wanted this to be a community thing, because again, community involvement is a huge part of this channel, and the fact that you guys basically came up with the wild magic effects, I think it's going to be super, super fun. Thank you, and again, it all goes towards charity, so I think we're doing some really, really good work here. But yeah, thank you all so much for coming and staying and hanging out. Really, really fun stream. Pretty much fit right within my time frame. I really hope we get some of these good ones, because oh my god, I can do so much cool shit with this. Anyways, thank you all so much for hanging out. I'm going to go work on this now. So I'll see you all next time. Goodbye. See you later, Kirk.